Well, I'll say it now so you don't have to wait. Subnautica 2 will not be releasing this year. But wait, I'll explain why. Hello, my name is Travis, and welcome back. Over the last week, the Subnautica devs have released a lot of updates towards the progress of Subnautica 2 and the release of its early access. The team at Unknown Worlds has always believed in developing games alongside with their community, and Subnautica 2 is no different. They recently held some private playtests inviting dedicated players to get a sneak peek and share their thoughts. The feedback? Overwhelmingly positive. Players loved the new environments, the strange and wonderful creatures, and the unfolding story, confirming that the game is headed in the right direction. However, these playtests also provided crucial insights into areas that needed a bit more polish. To make sure that the first version of Subnautica 2 is truly amazing, the decision has been made to delay its early access release until 2026. This isn't a bad thing. It means the developers are taking the time to respond to player feedback and deliver an even better experience. So what does this delay mean for you? It means more content right from the start. The team will be adding more diverse biomes to explore, new vehicle upgrades, and additional tools to help you survive. The story will also be further expanded, promising a deeper and more immersive narrative. And to show you just how confident they are in what they've created, the developers have just unveiled their first official gameplay reveal trailer. You're getting a longer look at some truly exciting parts of Subnautica 2 that have been kept under wraps until now. The trailer included new gameplay of the co-op system, as well as new creatures, all upgraded base building, a new vehicle, and a first look at Subnautica 2's story. I'll link the full video in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. So, as I was starting to render the video, word came through that Subnautica 2 publishers are suing Krafton. So, what's going on? Well, it all kicks off with Krafton basically pointing fingers at 3 recently ousted leads from Unknown Worlds, including co-founder Charlie Cleveland. Krafton is accusing them of abandoning their duties on Subnautica 2, and get this, they're claiming this is why the game has been delayed. Remember, Subnautica 2 was initially aiming for an early access launch in 2025. According to Krafton, roughly 90% of a massive $250 million bonus was set to go to these 3 former leads. This bonus was apparently tied to the dev team hitting certain revenue targets. Krafton's statement pretty much says, hey, we expected them to lead, but they bailed. They even claim they repeatedly asked Charlie Cleveland and Max McGuire to come back as game director and technical director respectively, but were apparently declined. Krafton believes this absence of core leadership has led to repeated confusion in direction and significant delays. But wait, it gets even more dramatic. Almost immediately after Krafton's statement, Charlie Cleveland himself jumped onto the Subnautica subreddit and he dropped a bombshell. He, along with other 2 ousted leads, has filed a lawsuit against Krafton. The one fucking game I look forward to. Cleveland strongly denies abandoning his responsibilities or the amazing team. He's also pushing back hard on the idea that he, Max and Ted wanted to hoard that massive earnout for themselves. He emphasised that they've always shared profits with their team, even when they sold the studio, and they fully intended to do the same thing with this bonus. This whole situation is an absolute mess, and it looks like it's going to be a long, drawn-out fight. Cleveland described it as an explosive and surreal time for the Subnautica team and community, and honestly, I agree. We've got accusations of abandonment, massive bonuses in question, and now a full-blown lawsuit. So who knows, maybe Subnautica 2 will be delayed again. So for real this time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.